Hey, it's day 29 and just leaving the nail shop. Yeah, pretty nails, right? And one of the things we talked about, because, right, I always end up giving her a consultation, is how to stand out in a commoditized market, right? Do you have competition? If you do, you definitely want to listen to this on day 29. So how do you stand out? Same thing I did in the telephone market. What Dan Kennedy actually gave me awards for and talked about me in his newsletter, from the stage, from everywhere, is he always talked about how I was truly able to dominate in a totally commoditized business, right? There's no more competition than telephone service. There's, how many carriers that are out there. Why would they pick me? Why would they pick me? So that's the thing that we worked on with my nail girl. Why would somebody pick her? And so I was saying to her, hey, so you need to let me know, right? Or you should ask me why I picked you, and I can tell you exactly how you can stand out from other people. And she was like, huh? And I was like, yeah, ask me why I picked you. And she's like, okay, Richelle, why did you pick me? Right. And I said, I picked you because I was in the middle of a storm. I was in the middle of horrible chemotherapy, and it's tough sometimes. Part of it is I got chemo feet, which was shocking to my doctors. Nobody had seen this before, but I Googled it and I found it. And so one of the things about chemo feet is as the poison is moving through my body, it ends up in my hands, in this spot in my head, which, hair hasn't really grown back that much in, and on my feet. And so I was losing toenails and they were turning colors, which was pretty traumatic, and definitely traumatic for me, somebody who only wears flip-flops, right? Flip-flops, sandals in the wintertime. The only time I wore sneakers is to truly do my workout. Even my dress-up shoes, my feet were always out. So as I was going through it, I needed somebody to have extra care on my feet. I needed someone who knew and who understood chemo feet. I needed somebody who was compassionate. I needed somebody who was gentle. So I started calling around salons, and people were like, no, we don't really handle people that are currently in chemotherapy or have had chemotherapy. And I called this particular salon where my nail tech is, and I said, hey, you know what? I'm going through chemotherapy. I need somebody who is gentle, who understands that they hurt. Like, I couldn't walk, right? For months, and I just started walking again. Still in a ton of pain. Here I am now, almost a year out, and I'm still in a ton of pain, right? On my feet from the chemotherapy and the chemo feet. So I wanted to know, did she know? And she instantly said yes. I help several people that are dealing with cancer who have gone through chemotherapy and who need extra tender, loving care. I would flash down to my feet to show you that the nails are growing back and they're beautiful and my feet look great. Now that I've been going through over 7 months, right? I don't miss my appointment. She charges way more than a regular pedicure, but that's okay. Now, not only do I get a pedicure, but I get a manicure too. So a $30 item now costs over $100, right? But I'm willing to pay it. I never asked her how much because I didn't care about the price. So where some of y'all are just focused on the price, that's not what this is. Right? It's not about the price. It's about the benefit to the customer. The benefit to the customer. She's a prime example of how you stand out, right? And why I picked her. So that if she's doing any type of marketing, any type of ads, actually she's booked solid. Like you can't even get an appointment, right? But if she were to do ads, that would be the ad. Dealing with cancer. Are you experiencing chemo feet? I am a pedicure queen who has mastered and understands how to handle clients with care when they have chemo feet. Right? Ding, ding, ding. That's how she stands out. I targeted credit challenge customers. If you've been disconnected before, this is the company for you. Right? That's how you stand out in a highly commoditized market. Right? If I could interchange your logo from somebody else's logo on your posts, on your information, on all the stuff you hand out, then you are not unique enough. You are not unique enough. So your assignment for this Friday is to think about how you can stand out from the crowd. What do you do? Who is your best customer? Who is a customer that maybe there's one of, right? That there's 300 of out there looking for you. She's an expert, and she wasn't telling people that she's an expert in chemotherapy. She wasn't telling anybody. That's how you stand out. That's how you stand out. So you need to write down like what sets your different customers apart. Write it down so that now you can look at that and say, hey, that's what I'll specialize in. And then now you are a specialized expert. All right. So that is your day 29. It's almost the new year. Hopefully you are moving around. Hopefully you've got some things changed. Hopefully you've started your assessments. If you haven't, this is the weekend to start assessing. This is the weekend to start looking at what you can do better. This is the weekend to figure out how you dominate 2024. We still have some spots available. If you want to chat with me, jump in there, jump in my DMs, send me, comment, whatever, right? Bat signal. Let's get this fixed for 2024 and let's dominate. Let's dominate 2024 and have your best year yet. All right. Mwah. I love you for free. I'll see you tomorrow.